Runaway artificial nanotechnology, Grey Goo scenario. Nanotechnology involves manipulating matter at the atomic or molecular level. The Grey Goo scenario is a hypothetical situation where self-replicating nanobots, designed to build or repair, go out of control and start consuming all matter to create more of themselves. This could lead to the entire biosphere being converted into a mass of nanomachines, effectively ending life on Earth. The idea raises concerns about the unintended consequences of advanced technology. Alien invasion. While the idea of an alien invasion is often relegated to science fiction, it remains a theoretical possibility. If an advanced extraterrestrial civilization were to discover Earth, their intentions could range from peaceful exploration to outright conquest. An invasion by technologically superior aliens could lead to the subjugation or extermination of the human race, effectively ending the world as we know it. The Big Rip cosmological theory. The Big Rip is a cosmological theory that suggests the universe could end in a catastrophic event where the expansion of the universe accelerates to the point that it tears apart all matter. Over time, galaxies, stars, planets, and eventually atoms themselves would be ripped apart by the ever-increasing expansion. This theory proposes that the fabric of space-time itself could be torn asunder, resulting in the end of everything. Artificial intelligence, AI, takeover. The rise of artificial intelligence poses another existential threat. As AI systems become more advanced, there are concerns that they could surpass human intelligence and capabilities. If AI were to develop goals misaligned with human interests, it could lead to scenarios where AI systems take control of critical infrastructure. The possibility of an uncontrollable AI, indifferent to human life, raises the specter of a technological apocalypse. Gamma ray burst. Gamma ray bursts are intense flashes of gamma radiation from space, often resulting from the collapse of massive stars or the merging of neutron stars. A gamma ray burst directed at Earth could strip away the planet's atmosphere, exposing the surface to harmful radiation. This would lead to the destruction of the ozone layer, causing severe damage to life on Earth. The aftermath could result in mass extinctions, potentially wiping out most, if not all, life forms. Solar flares and coronal mass ejections, CMEs. The Sun occasionally releases massive bursts of energy known as solar flares and coronal mass ejections. These solar events can send streams of charged particles toward Earth, which could disrupt electronic systems and power grids on a global scale. A sufficiently large solar flare could knock out communication networks, satellite systems, and even the electrical infrastructure, plunging the world into chaos. The long-term loss of power and technological capabilities could lead to societal collapse. Biotechnological threats, genetic engineering gone wrong. Biotechnology holds great promise, but also poses significant risks. Genetic engineering allows for the modification of organisms, including humans. However, the release of genetically modified organisms into the environment or the creation of a harmful virus through genetic manipulation could have disastrous consequences. Asteroid Impact. One of the most widely discussed world-ending theories is an asteroid impact. Asteroids are large space rocks that orbit the Sun, and occasionally, their paths cross with Earth's. If a large enough asteroid were to collide with our planet, the impact would release an enormous amount of energy, leading to catastrophic consequences. This could result in massive tsunamis, widespread fires, and an impact winter, where debris clouds block out the Sun, drastically lowering global temperatures. The aftermath could cause mass extinctions, including the end of human civilization. Supervolcanic eruption. Supervolcanoes are volcanic systems capable of producing eruptions thousands of times more powerful than typical volcanic eruptions. A supervolcanic eruption would eject vast amounts of ash and gases into the atmosphere, leading to a dramatic cooling of the Earth's surface, a phenomenon known as a volcanic winter. This cooling could disrupt global agriculture, leading to widespread food shortages and societal collapse. The scale of devastation from a supervolcano could potentially be enough to threaten all life on Earth. Nuclear war. Nuclear war represents a man-made threat to the world's existence. The detonation of nuclear weapons on a large scale would not only cause immediate destruction, but also have long-lasting environmental effects. The resulting nuclear fallout would spread radiation around the globe, contaminating air, water, and soil. Additionally, the smoke and soot from burning cities could block sunlight, leading to a nuclear winter. This drastic drop in temperature could make the Earth uninhabitable for many species, including humans. Climate change. Climate change is a gradual yet potentially devastating threat to our planet. Human activities, particularly the burning of fossil fuels, have led to an increase in greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, causing global temperatures to rise. This warming leads to a cascade of effects, including melting ice caps, rising sea levels, and more frequent extreme weather events. Over time, unchecked climate change could disrupt ecosystems, cause widespread food and water shortages, and lead to conflicts over resources, ultimately threatening the survival of human civilization. Pandemic outbreak. A global pandemic is another plausible scenario for the end of the world. While pandemics have occurred throughout history, a highly contagious and lethal pathogen could potentially overwhelm healthcare systems and spread rapidly across the globe. If a disease were to mutate to become resistant to treatment, it could lead to massive loss of life. The societal breakdown caused by such a pandemic could lead to the collapse of economies, governments, and social order, pushing humanity toward extinction. The heat death of the universe. The heat death of the universe is a long-term theory suggesting that the universe will gradually reach a state of maximum entropy, where all energy is evenly distributed and no work can be done. In this scenario, stars burn out, galaxies drift apart, and the universe becomes a cold, dark, and lifeless expanse. Although this process would take an incomprehensibly long time, it ultimately leads to a universe devoid of any life or structure. Vacuum decay. Vacuum decay is a theoretical event based on quantum field theory. It posits that the universe exists in a false vacuum state, which is stable but not the lowest possible energy state. A transition to a true vacuum could occur spontaneously, creating a bubble that expands at the speed of light. Everything inside this bubble would be destroyed, effectively ending the universe as we know it. The randomness and unpredictability of vacuum decay make it a particularly unsettling theory. This video is for educational or entertainment purposes only, and information provided in the video may be incorrect. Like the video if you found this video helpful, and subscribe to the channel for more such amazing videos.